In Kampala, the capital city of Uganda, meet Kenny, whose personal tragedies have turned into an inspiring story to most young adults.
My name is Kenny G. Mulinde. I'm a visual artist, cinematographer, graphics designer, and also a young entrepreneur. I do some business too, so I'm grateful that I'm able to do the things I do.
After losing his father, who was the breadwinner of the family, it was then that Kenny depended on art for hope.
So at age of 10, I used to draw and paint, just like any other kids would like drawing and painting stuff in their books, on paper. So until I lost my dad, that's where my real life starts from.
Throughout his childhood stage, Kenny sketched and painted his life stories. It was through art that Kenny was able to win bursaries to access school.
If it wasn't for the art, then I don't know if I would have pursued my education. I don't know if I would have lived that longer. Maybe I would have got to the streets and got involved in criminal activity, joined the gangs and so on, but I didn't do any of that. I stayed true to my path and then embraced my inabilities the more.
That powerful attitude inspired most of his friends, who looked at him as their social model.
My friends could tell me, "Hey Kenny, those are nice paintings. Do you know that you can make money out of those?" Like, no way, I just love sketching and drawing. So until I gave it a try. So my school gave me a job. They made me a school artist. I would draw all the charts in school. So my skill kept developing slowly by slowly.
His incredible painting did not only attract attention from his friends, but also opened more opportunities.
So around my senior 3, I started teaching at an organization. It's called Amagezi Geman Youth Association. I started teaching the same art. So while I taught at that organization, they gave me an opportunity. They would sell my art pieces abroad. So through my art pieces, I would pay for my school fees. So I started respecting more my personal abilities, like my hands, having respect to the things I would make, and then how I would help other people's lives as well through my skill.
In 2012, Kenny decided to set up his platform that would support youth who had passion for art.
Around 2012, I start my own initiative, the Youth Arts Movement Uganda. It's solely my life experience of that little background of my creative ability. So I was asking myself, and there young people like myself were struggling through life, who would want to uplift themselves, but they don't know where to start. So I realized if only young people would get a platform where they can freely express themselves, then I think there's so much they would do with their lives.
Youth Arts Movement, founded by Ken, was started with a vision for change.
Youth Arts Movement is basically a youth-led organization that focuses on creating free sharing spaces where young people can come, learn, and share from one another. So to date, we have a community learning center that is based in Kasubi. This center serves at least 5 slum communities around, and we have a membership of over 500 participants who come to benefit from the program. We teach creative workshops like music, dance, film, photography, poetry, spoken word, and the art of hip-hop in general.
Kenny is watching his idea create self-sustaining young adults.
If we could create platforms like these for young people to come and showcase what they do, what they know, and give them a free learning space, I believe we can change the youth generation from one level to the other. Firstly, we're creating more job opportunities, and we're empowering them to become self-sufficient.
While he is helping other youth pursue their career in creative arts, Kenny has pursued his own.
We've been in existence for at least 3 years now, and that is achievement number one. We've survived the days, and in those 3 years we've seen change in people's lives. We started with a small group of young people, small group of artists, but today we have a whole movement of young people, young creatives, doing what they love most, singing, dancing, doing camera work, editing, telling their own stories. We've sparked a dialogue that is not going to end with us.
Kenny is inspired to inspire.
Personally, I feel sharing myself with the world is the greatest gift I can ever give of me. So I may not have so much or know everything, but each and every bit of me I know blesses a life out there. Using my own personal experiences and as a young man growing up every day. So I think I've tapped into new skills, new opportunities, because wherever I go, there's one person I meet out there who will change my way of understanding a little bit.
Kenny is empowering some of the strongest members of his community.
The foundation we've laid, yes, through the Youth Arts Movement Uganda, I've seen most of the participants, like the senior youth, creating their own movements, creating their own campaigns through that platform. So I think we've nurtured leaders.
Kenny's voice still cares about those who have not made it in life yet.
Yeah, the future is one. We want to create an umbrella, foundation of artists, a pool of creatives that are gifted in different areas of the art. We plan also to create vocational skills training schools where young people can come and get accreditation in the art, like have that space where they can learn and get new skills while growing what they have already.
With all the different events organized by Kenny, hope and inspiration is all that he aims at sustaining in their community.
To all young people out there, the thing is, whatever you think of, whatever you want to do, start now. Don't procrastinate, don't think of the future, because we've grown up in a system that tells us work towards your future, and this future will never come. So the future is now.
Young has given us a chance to dance, sing, and learn how to express ourselves freely.